What's up, everybody? We are live, and this is episode number 282. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching if you're doing that, whether it be on YouTube or live on Twitch. And thank you for joining Rick and myself. And I'm grabbing my ankles for some reason because I'm being weird right now. Mike isn't here. Unfortunately, he is otherwise detained doing more important things than hanging out with us and you guys. So,
yeah.
Nah, he'll
give
be
him
back.
shit.
He'll be back.
Some kind of robot.
He'll be back. Also, Cheesy, who is a long time, somewhat of a long time, well, not as long as this show's been going on, but now a fairly long time listener, watcher, viewer of the show, is with us in the live chat, and he says, Mike, you are trash.
Mod.
Yeah, our mod in Destiny. So I just thought I would, right off the top. Anyways, 282, I'm drinking in the middle of the intro. Rick and I have already been hanging out for quite a bit, so I won't say, hey, Rick, how are you? How are things going? But what's on your mind, Rick? You got anything you want to let out at the top of the podcast besides a fart?
Vanilla Coke.
You're going to let out vanilla Coke?
It's so good. You don't find it anywhere. At least I don't find it anywhere anymore.
I mean, obviously.
Especially when you find it like on the fountains. Like that's even rare. Rare.
I would feel like you would find it more likely. Like,
well, you can.
What are they,
now.
like those Coca-Cola like remix machines or whatever they call them? It's probably in that. But whether or not that's the same true recipe, well, that's a Coke machine, so it probably is. But you're mixing it on the spot.
Yeah.
So
I think they just have the flavors. Yeah, there you go. Mix it on the spot.
So, you love vanilla Coke?
Yeah, vanilla Coke is good.
Is that your favorite Coke?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Vanilla Coke, cherry Coke, then regular Coke.
So
yeah.
vanilla, then cherry, then regular.
Yeah.
By regular, do you mean like...
Actually, I think I'll put regular, then cherry.
Like Mexican Coke?
Yeah.
Like original recipe Coke?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you feel about cherry Dr. Pepper?
I don't think I've had it yet. Have I had it?
It's been out. I don't know. Have you had it?
No.
It's not new.
You said it's a Jack in the Box, right?
No, you're thinking of I think that's strawberry Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
How do you feel about cherry Dr. Pepper? That's been out and around.
I don't know if I've had that.
So I've had a Coke that you haven't had.
Okay. It's the drug kind?
No. No. It's a Japan exclusive Coke.
Ooh, and you didn't bring me back one?
Well, I don't have to bring you back one because it's been imported.
Oh.
But I know you haven't had it yet. It's peach Coke.
I don't like peach.
You don't like peach at all?
No.
Any kind of peach, like the fruit.
Why? I hate the peach fruit.
You hate peaches. Anyways, well, I bet you'd still like this anyway because it's good. It's very subtle and it tastes different.
I ate a lot of peaches when I was younger.
Okay, well maybe that's why.
That's probably why.
You should try it though, because it is imported. They have it at that Tokyo Central.
They do have it there?
They do. That's where I've gotten it. That's where I've had it. Not the one that you've been to, the other one that I go to.
A boba flavor Coke? Oh, I read that wrong.
Well, no, it says Bofa. Maybe he did mean boba. Cheesy, what do you mean? Anyways, so it's good. And then Coke, well, Coke tastes different kind of everywhere.
That's true.
Well, meaning like Coke tasted different in Europe. Oh man. Why did we fall? Why did we
totally
fall
just
for
fell
that?
for that? Yeah.
What's the other thing? The disease.
The disease that killed Ninja. Shit, what was it called? Ligma.
Yeah. Ligma flavor. Have you had Ligma flavor, Cheesy? He probably already knows.
Of course he knows.
God damn it. There's so many. Fuck. Anyways, Coke tastes different everywhere I've been. Like, in America, it probably tastes the worst because it just seems it's so sugary and stuff.
Mm.
But, like, Japan, like, and it's not just in my head. Like, it's made in different places. Like, Japan Coke is made in Japan.
My name's Franklin today.
Apparently it is. And then I had it somewhere in Europe, and it tasted different. It's weird. The regular Coke that I had in Europe, I don't want to say all of Europe. I want to say I was in Austria. It tasted diet for some reason. But
the regular Coke?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Kind of tasted diet to me. But anyways, peach Coke. It's really good. I think you'd like it. Regardless of your feelings on peaches, I think you would like it. Why are you laughing?
Cheesy.
All right. Focus.
I would like to try all kinds of different Cokes.
I think you'd try it. So anyways, that's our Coke discussion.
Not sponsored, but are open to it.
Yeah. Any other... Oh, what did I hear? Did you hear Burger King is getting what the fuck? What is the drink that you were obsessed? Surge. Did you hear about that?
It's back at Burger King.
It's been there before? I thought that it was new.
I thought it was like there for a while, and then they did the Surge. What do you call it? Like slushy.
Oh, okay.
Type of thing.
Okay. Well, apparently,
I
think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like in their fountain or something. So I don't know. That's for
I want
you.
to go to fucking Burger King today. Then.
Why? It's not like you haven't had Surge before. Is it? Are they? They should.
What?
He says Burger King's going out of business. Is that for real? Cheesy says Burger King's going out. I'm gonna check that. Not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure.
He doesn't believe you. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I don't think... Like, I don't really go to Burger King at all. I went recently because of O'Leary. Because they had the Cheeto... What are they called? They were like these Cheeto fries or something. Or cheese... Like, Cheeto-filled, like, cheese sticks type of things. They were pretty good.
I mean, I'm not seeing any news about that, but... There's been shutting down. I don't think they're going out of business though.
They're probably shutting down a few locations.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was before that. Like I don't think I had Burger King since.
I haven't had it in forever. I think the last time I had it, it's funny. I just had. Oh, you're asking. Yeah, I don't think it's going out of business, but maybe I don't know. Maybe they're having problems. The last time I had Burger King, they had something. It was fuck. Actually, I can't say that's the last time I had it, but the last time there's 2 times I had Burger King.
I love Wendy's.
Wendy's is good. I had Burger King on Christmas Day one year with Mike and Alexis because it was like one of the only places that was open, and we went to what the fuck? Why was Game? I think we went to a game. We went to not GameStop. What was the other one?
EV Game.
No, not GameStop. Not
Electronics Boutique.
What the fuck was it? Mike used to go to it all the time. Game
Revolution.
I don't remember. Anyways, they were what?
Game Craze.
Was it Game Crazy?
Or Crazy maybe.
Game Crazy. Let me see.
No.
Anyways, they were open on Christmas Day, I think, and like we went there. Like he'd come over and dropped off some presents and stuff. Game Crazy. I'm pretty sure Game Crazy is what I'm thinking of.
Probably. And there was one.
The logo's familiar, and yeah. I think that's it. And they were open. So we went. Whoa, burped. So we went there, and then we went to Burger King afterwards because it was open too. So that's one of the last times I had it. And then before then, when I was a little kid, like I went there because they had like the spicy Whopper or something. They were doing these spicy burgers, and I remember that. So, anyways, I don't know why we're talking about that. Yes, Cheesy, you should definitely try peach Coke if you know about any of the Japanese markets. Like you live in Orange County somewhere. We won't disclose that. We still want to talk like off the air.
We gotta talk off the air.
We want to know where you're at. You know, just out of curiosity, because we want to come kill you, but not really. We're just, I don't know.
Find you, knock you out, and then bring you on the show.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have to do that though. But yeah, if you know where any of the Oh
wow.
Okay.
I can't believe you put it in the chat.
Well, so what? So what though? So is someone to go there and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for Cheesy," but all right.
Yeah. We know exactly where.
Yeah. Anyways, you should try it. Peach Coke. Okay, enough talking about Coke, I guess. What's your favorite? No, fuck it. We're bringing it back. What's your favorite soft drink? I'm asking the question that you hate or that I hate, and I'm not going to answer it.
Oh my God, Cheesy. It's probably like directions to a strip club.
I don't believe it.
God, that's hard, man. I don't know.
Is it really?
Like, I mean, I do love vanilla Coke.
You know what's funny? I don't think it would be like. Well, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could pick, but I could nail it down to 3. His address is so funny. That's what he claims. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I can nail it down to 3. Dr. Pepper,
mm-hmm.
Barks root beer,
that I do know that,
and Big Red.
Oh, that's right. I know you're a big fan of the Big Red.
You liked Big Red, right? Or are you one of the people that don't? You like it?
Yeah, I liked it when I tried it.
You like it. You like it.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, hell yeah.
So I mean, is your list similar to that?
Yeah.
Because I know you like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, because I actually I had Barks Root Beer not too long ago. I think I had it at when I went to go see the Black Klansman.
You had what?
I had
Barks.
Barks.
That's the only time you've had Barks?
Recently, I'm saying.
Recently.
Oh, recently. Yeah, I'm just talking about recently.
Yeah.
Sunkist, canned only though.
I'm not an orange soda guy.
That.
I'm not an orange soda guy. I'm assuming you're talking about orange soda.
Yeah, it's orange soda.
Sunkist, yeah.
Yeah. My dad actually used to work for like 7-Up, so he would bring home like cases of like Sunkist, 7-Up, and like whatever other soda soft drinks they made.
Yeah. RC Cola, I think they made RC Cola.
RC Cola, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. And but yeah, vanilla Coke is my go-to if I can find it.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're calling that your favorite?
Yeah. I mean, look how excited I got when we were in the store.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
High C is good. I like the orange High C. From McDonald's. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I love that too. And they took it out of McDonald's. And recently I went to an account for work, and across the street there was this like kind of like not necessarily like a diner, but like a
drive in and a dive.
Something like that, yeah.
Just kidding.
But I went to go get soda, and they actually had the High C lava, or whatever they call it. So I got it, and then when I went back there the next day, the machine wasn't working.
Oh, really?
So that made me sad. But yeah, I'd put that in my list.
I think I brought this up to you before, and this isn't going to help. Actually, like, put this up. Google something for me and tell me if you remember this.
Okay.
I was out of, you've been to like a Cost Plus World Market before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Google clearly Canadian. And does it sound familiar already or no?
No.
And
if I look at the logo.
Do images. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Do you remember that? It's soda.
I that I do.
It's soda. But it's clear. Obviously because it's clearly Canadian. But no, it's not ginger ale. Like, there's all different... See, there's cherry, blackberry. It's so fucking good. It's kind of basically, like, because there's sugar in it. It's basically like this shit that we're drinking, like the sparkling stuff. But it's still soda. But it's good. They call it sparkling water, but it has way more flavor. And it is so fucking good. And I had forgot that even existed until I went into a Cost Plus, and I'm like, holy shit, I totally forgot about this drink. Because the other thing that came back recently, which I think we've already discussed, is New York Seltzer. Bam, right there. You remember that, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally. My dad loved that stuff.
Those two went hand in hand for me. I used to always go to like a... You remember this, because I know you used to live in that area probably. Do you remember Penguin's yogurt?
Yes.
Especially the one in orange?
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time as a little kid, and they'd have both these drinks, and I used to wrestle with which one to get.
There's also one around where I live, too, and currently... But it's no longer there.
There was one where, when we were living over in, I don't fucking care. I don't live there. When we were living over in Playa Vista area, when I first moved there, there was a Penguins, and I hadn't seen that in a while.
Yeah, Penguins. I don't think they're around, are they?
They might be gone.
There's one in Whittier that it's not a Penguins, but it's something else.
They might be gone now. I think they might be officially gone, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that, because I don't know.
Orbits. Do you remember Orbits?
I remember
Orbit. I'll Google it.
Look it up. But clearly Canadian, Rick, I think you would like, because it is delicious. Yeah, so I don't know if I could, because there's stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I remember that.
I remember this, but they have the little dildo.
The lava lamp beverage, the lava lamp of the beverage industry. Yeah. What about Calistoga?
I don't know that one.
Google it.
Yeah. I don't remember if I liked that drink or not though.
It had the gel balls. Do you want me to spell it for you?
Yeah.
Calistoga.
Yeah. I really honestly don't remember.
Maybe type drink.
If I liked it or not, but
I think it's called Calistoga.
I remember I had a friend who really liked those drinks. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that was a '90s drink. The
I guess that's it. See that picture right there?
This one?
The juice squeeze. Type juice squeeze.
Next to
Those
it?
are good too. No. Fuck. Get rid of Calistoga. I remember that, but I guess I'm a little more vague on that one. Squeeze.
Squeezer?
No, squeeze. Just squeeze. That. Have you ever had that? I've had that in my fridge every now and then.
I don't think I've ever had
It's
this
mostly
one.
juice, but it's sparkling. Those are really good too. Anyways, why are we talking about drinks so much? Don't even get me going on beer because then we'll be here for fucking ever, and I will talk about beer forever because I am
favorite soft drinks. That's what would happen.
No, I know, but this started with your vanilla Coke. All because I didn't ask how the fuck you were doing, and I should have.
Flavored soda water. Yeah, it's pretty much what the bubbly is.
That's kind of what this is, but I mean, it's
carbonated water.
It's like the LaCroix and all that crap, where like it doesn't really taste like anything. Like it barely tastes like lime. Like, what's the joke that they make where it tastes like you're drinking it, but the lime's in the other room or something? Because like it barely.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Well, you know what I mean though. Like the joke about it, because like strawberry, whatever. You drink it and you taste it for like 2 seconds, if at all, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
But that's why.
We were also talking about Surge too on Burger King.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
I'm done with drink stuff.
All right, we can move on to the show.
Well, that was the show. That was part of the show. So, anyways, it's hot. Sorry for anyone listening. We've been humoring the chat.
Yeah.
But we're trying. It's all right. See, that's the kind of fun.
See, that's why you got to join us every Saturday live here. Or just watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, don't come.
On Fridays.
I'm a stickler. Don't commit. Sometimes we don't. We usually record on Saturday, but sometimes we might not.
We haven't recorded on Sunday in a long time.
I know, but I'm just saying, you never know.
That's true.
You never fucking know. You gotta watch us, follow us on social media. So what do you want to hop into first, Rick?
How about we hop into some trailers?
You want to do trailers straight away?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Because I talked about this trailer and you said you haven't seen it, and it has to do with the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah, that's their name.
Yeah, for
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. They made, or they didn't make, or
did we maybe possibly talk about this before there ever was a trailer? Like this sounds really, really, really familiar.
Oh, by the way, thanks for the follow, Diaport.
How come we didn't hear that? Yeah, Diaport. How come we didn't hear the pizza song?
It's because I had the headphones plugged in and we didn't have them in our ears. So sorry about that. No,
cheesy. I don't mean. Yeah, you're right. That's true. But I don't like when Rick commits to like we do the show every Saturday at X time because I feel like that changes all the time.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So this trailer is called Kin.
But yeah, is there a possibility that we talked about this before it was a thing?
Could have been. We could have probably talked about it.
It seems like a little bit like it'd be up my alley. How did you not show this to me like right away?
I have no idea.
Because you're an asshole.
Probably.
Probably. No, it's a fact.
All right, let's watch this.
It's a joke. Sorry, Cheesy. I missed your joke. I'm an asshole. Fuck me. Fuck me, right?
You're the asshole. All right,
we're both assholes. This comes out soon, though.
Yeah.
If I'm hard on you, it's because the world is hard. You've seen that. And I just need you to stay out of trouble, okay?
Oh my god.
Your brother just got out of prison.
I know I've been away for a long time, but I want to make sure that you know that you're important to me.
I want you to be careful about him.
Welcome home, my man.
It's got him in it too.
I know I owe you guys some money. I just want you to know I'm not dodging.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
That's James Franco.
Let him go.
The hell is that thing?
What the hell is that?
I found it.
Somebody's got to be looking for this thing.
That thing your brother has in there? You need to call someone.
Can't do that. Find him. He's here somewhere.
Dangerous people are coming after us.
I know I'm not a good guy, but it's been pretty incredible to be brothers for the first time.
Whatever you've gotten him into. He's gonna figure it out eventually. I hope you're ready for that.
this. Go, go!
Get away from my brother. Maybe keep that thing on the first mode, yeah?
That looks pretty awesome. Where's the hype for that movie?
Yeah, I know how, right?
I mean, is that going to be like limited release? Yeah, Dennis Quaid, Zoe Kravitz, James Franco. The other guy, Jack Raynor. I don't know who that is, but huh? That looks kind of cool.
It does.
That looks really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that got away from you.
That comes out August 31st.
Yeah, it comes out this month because they've been putting posters everywhere for it lately.
Interesting.
And all right, we'll see you later, Cheesy. Have fun at the
See you later, Cheesy. Have fun. Banging mad bitches. His words.
Yeah, it's I like this, like the whole premise of it. I feel like the trailer does kind of explain too much or show too much.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It looks like that. Looks like something the Duffer Brothers would like. Not
well,
that.
Yeah, exactly.
It
yeah.
felt kind of like, oh, you told me. I'm like, yeah, I can see. Like, I don't know, something about
their style.
There's a certain charm to the stuff. Like, that's why Stranger Things is so fun. You know, like there's just a certain charm to their stuff. I like it.
I feel like he has a certain look also too, like with Stranger Things. Like, like I don't know who he uses for cinematography, but like I don't know, there's just a look to it.
That's really cool.
But I'm glad you
thought so too, in the chat.
Yeah, and he said that the guys look like XCOM.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I totally see that too. Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad we watched it.
So
I don't have much to say other than that, but it's coming out soon, so we'll get to find out.
Yeah. So
Rick, actually, now speaking of this, I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay.
So The Nun comes out really soon, like I think 2 weeks from now or close to it.
September, right?
It's like September 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
I feel like on this show, we watched another trailer for something, and we got really excited about it. It comes out September 6th. We got really excited about it. We're like, oh shit. And I was like, you know what else comes out then? And I think The Nun. And it was, there's something else that I feel like comes out really close to The Nun. And I was like, that's going to be a cool week or something. Does that ring a bell to you?
Yes. I do remember you saying something. I just don't remember what movie it was.
Fuck. I'm going to try to figure it out. Like, what was it? We watched it. Mike was here.
Was it a sci-fi movie? Was it
God, I don't remember. I'm on...
Alien movie?
Doesn't Box Office Mojo release schedule? Let's see. What was it? It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm trying to keep talking so that we don't have dead air. So September 6th is The Nun. I know what it is.
What was it?
A Simple Favor. Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. That comes out that comes out the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out the next week. Awesome. All right.
Cool. So
that's what it is. That shit's coming soon. And then this is no, not next week. Wait,
end of 2 weeks.
What's today? It's not 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. When Ryan comes, that same weekend. All right. So this other thing,
oh shit! Accidentally.
you probably got the same thing. What'd you do?
No, go on.
Okay, you probably got the same thing, but on my Netflix app, I just got a thing for a trailer for something called The Innocents. And I meant to watch it just purely out of curiosity and never did. So I figured we could watch it now because Rick and I are a little bit light on content this week. There's not a whole lot of news. Mike isn't here and he's been playing more video games than we have. So I figured, well, fuck it. Why not? Let's watch this on the show. But I think this is a movie. Maybe it's a show.
Well, we'll find out.
Might be a show. It's British.
Are you ready to begin? You felt it the minute you held her in your arms. She's the same as you, isn't she? She doesn't know who or what she is yet.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
like the song in the background.
What?
Tell me it's gonna be okay.
Oh.
Do you think I'm a monster?
You're not a monster, June.
June's not like the other women. She's everything you're looking for.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Mother and daughter. Such a rare thing. June, I know you're frightened of yourself. I'm not frightened of who you are.
She's got the gift. No, it's not a gift. It's a curse. I don't want her to be like me. Just close your eyes. I know you better than anyone. And if you stay with this boy, you will kill him. I would never hurt him.
I need you to shit. Do it.
Surprise.
Do it.
I'm still not clear if that's a show or a movie. Let me see.
I don't know what that is.
It's a TV series.
But it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's a show.
Cool. Yeah, man, that looks good. I haven't seen this trailer.
I hadn't either. That was the first.
Yeah.
That actually looks really cool too.
I
I definitely would check that out.
so it's like she jumps from body to body, or
They're,
they're
they're
shapeshifter.
shapeshifters.
Yeah,
Well, here's right here. June McDaniel has a major change in her life when she discovers that she comes from a line of shapeshifters on her mother's side. She will have to wrestle with the choice of going on a journey to discover more about her mother and how her shapeshifting ability works, and that of staying with her boyfriend Harry, who has been by her side through it all. Who can she trust as she embarks on her journey? Remember, what you see is not what you see in the world of the innocents. That's pretty cool.
that sounds pretty
I feel like that
awesome.
could be like a to use a pun, well, pun intended here. I feel like that could be like a dark horse in the sense of Dark for me came out of nowhere, and I fucking love Dark, and this is another show that, you know, I guess
That's right,
it's British, where Dark is German, but still, like, it's something that wasn't even on my radar, and it comes out pretty soon, and I'm definitely like, see that for some reason excites me more than fucking Maniac does. The Jonah Hill and Emma, what's her
Emma
name?
Stone.
Emma Stone. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But not that we have to go back on that. You know what I almost...
Both of them excite me. I think both of them.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to check out Maniac. I'll check it out, but this has me more intrigued. I don't know why. And I like the music
It
in the
almost
background.
the background
Music
music's
was awesome.
good. It also kind of gives off like X-Men vibe in a way.
Okay.
Just
mean,
cause,
I'll
I
trust
like
you on
an
that.
X-Men, but like,
I'll
I mean,
trust you on that.
just someone who has powers, you know.
Do you want to know what I almost did when I posted the video for the Maniac, but I chose not to because I'm like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings in case you didn't check it out. But when I posted it, I almost added Jonah Hill and said, Bryce calls out at Jonah Hill as we watch the Maniac.
You should have.
I should have done it. I should have done it, but I didn't want to actually offend him.
Like he's actually gonna see it.
You might.
All right.
You might. You never know.
That
Don't have such a piss poor attitude, Rick.
looks awesome, man.
That looks pretty cool, yeah.
I'm looking
doesn't it?
forward
I'm
to
glad,
that.
like, see, I feel like sometimes the best shit that we ever watch is the stuff that we randomly, like, just like, hey, you want to check this out just randomly? I don't know anything about it. Like, let's do it. Cool.
Yeah. So, since we're staying on the Netflix topic, should we talk about? What were we gonna talk about in chat?
No,
Disenchantment.
you only watched one episode.
Yeah, we only watched one episode.
We're
so,
starting. We're watching Disenchantment. I'm sure by next week we will have watched more, hopefully, and we'll talk more about
Give
that
you
because
a
that's
full-
something that we were excited about.
Yeah.
We intended on talking a bit about it, but neither one of us watched enough to where we feel like it's worthy of talking.
Because it just came
about
out and
We
I had
just
to work.
if we watched like 3 episodes or so, I'd be like, oh, what do you think about it so far? But we haven't. We didn't. So we're not.
Something we did watch.
You want to do the joint review first?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Rick and I, before doing this show, which is why I don't ever promise you guys a noon or a 10 or 11 o'clock,
12 or 1 o'clock.
is we watched The Meg. We watched this trailer. I made us watch this
You
trailer
made us
a few
watch
weeks
this
ago.
trailer.
I'm a big shark person. For as long as I can remember. It was actually kind of weird. So for a while, almost every summer, pretty much every summer since I was like, I don't know how old. We used to go to Hawaii every summer. And somehow I would always be in Hawaii at the same time as Shark Week. And as a little kid, I'm talking like I'm maybe 5 years old or younger. I'd be flipping around TV and I'm like, oh, I want to watch that. Like in my head, I'm like, I want to watch that shark show that's on in the hotel in Hawaii, only in Hawaii, you know? And so that's how I learned about Shark Week. And then obviously as I got older, I found out that Shark Week, you know, is a thing. And I watch Shark Week every year. I've always been kind of fascinated by sharks. Just cause, I don't know. They're beasts, man. Like I like sharks. So anyways, pretty much anything shark related I have to consume or I try to consume. And this particularly grabs my attention too because it's about Megalodon. And do you know a little bit about Megalodon at all?
Not really. I thought it was like I thought it was like a fantasy type of.
No, Megalodon is a real shark that actually existed.
See, I didn't know that.
You really didn't know that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I knew about Megalodon, but I thought that was
it's like
Godzilla.
No, it's a real thing
or whatever type of.
It existed like in prehistoric times, like when the
That's
dinosaurs
crazy.
lived and stuff. Like it's crazy.
That's a huge fucking shark then.
Well, let me show you like that. Like just.
I mean, we watched the movie. Kind of.
No.
Told you
Let me show
how
you.
big it is and.
Let me show you so you can see. But while I'm anyways, I'm gonna pull this up. But talk about the Meg.
Yeah, the Meg. The movie stars Jason Statham. I can't say his last name.
Just Statham.
Rainn Wilson, Bing Lee, and who else is in this? Oh, Hero from Heroes. Ruby Rose is in it too. That's right. But yeah, I kind of really liked the movie.
Why are you surprised? Don't be
I mean, because
surprised.
as I was watching it, like, there's some ridiculous shit in this movie, and it's that kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that it's entertaining, and like you can tell what's gonna happen beat for beat, but they do it in a way that makes it fun, and no matter like. I don't know. I thought it was cheesy and kind of dumb, but at the same time, it was very entertaining, mostly because of the actors that are in this movie. The actors definitely brought it out.
So I'm going to respond to you, but let me show you this real quick. So that's a legitimate Megalodon shark tooth.
Wow.
That's a fossil. These have been found. This is how we know they exist, in the same way that there's like fossils of dinosaurs. Some of them are 6 inches. They've found some that have been 7 inches. So one tooth.
Jesus Christ.
That's one tooth. So this is a real thing, and these teeth are like that's a replica, but that's because they exist. Like that's a tooth. One tooth.
I'll put up pictures here.
From a shark.
Damn, that's crazy.
So everything you're seeing in the movie is based off of legit. That it's based on these sharks were supposedly like 60 feet or more.
Damn, man.
And it was like it's insane. So that's why I was attracted to this movie, because I'm, of course, somebody that wants to hope and believe that they still exist, you know, because I'm just like, well, we've hardly explored our oceans, you know, like, you know.
And the way they kind of explain it in this movie, I think is fucking genius.
Well, I think that's super fascinating because, because people talk all the time. It's like, oh, well, if that still existed, we would know. You know, like ships would be capsized all the time, and like we'd see big carcasses of whales show up all the time, and I just think, I'm like, okay, true, but again, I forget what it is, but they say like we've explored less than like 5%. I forget what the percentage is, but we've explored like very little of our oceans. There's parts that we can't go to because they're too deep and the pressure and all this other stuff.
Right.
So I'm just like, I get it. I get that the science says that they probably don't exist, but of course, me being a big shark person and wanting to believe that this is still out there, I tend to get excited over the premise of this movie, where they go down in the Mariana Trench, and that's believed to be the deepest part of the ocean. But then they have a theory that it's not really the deepest part of the ocean, that there's
it actually goes
further. I'm like, I'm captivated. So to respond to something that you said, I think the trailer for this movie does it a disservice, because I think the trailer and some of it has to do with the music they played during the trailer, makes you think you're seeing a super tongue-in-cheek, like Sharknado-esque movie.
That's true. It makes you think that.
Because when you watch the movie, it doesn't feel like a parody. It feels like, no, they're all taking this seriously, but the beast that they're wrestling with is a big-ass megalodon, is a big-ass shark, and not Godzilla, and not King Kong. You know what I mean? But at no point do I feel like we're watching, like, Scary Movie or something, like a parody movie, or, like, Naked Gun, or Sharknado.
Yeah.
You're right? And so I think that's why you probably had that same attitude of, like you said, I'm kind of surprised how much... Because I think the movie did... Like, there's some parts that are a little tongue-in-cheek, but otherwise, for the most part, the movie did take itself seriously.
Like, between Jaws and Sharknado, this thing is way closer to Jaws than Sharknado.
Yeah, I think so, too. And I feel like it might fall somewhere in line.
Not that close, but it's close.
But, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like... I think people only think of it as, like, a parody because, like, oh, Megalodon doesn't exist anymore, and blah, 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 and it's, like, this big beast of a shark, but, like... How is that different than, say, like, the first Cloverfield? Where the first Cloverfield is about this big thing that's attacking a city. You never see what it is, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't think people take that as, like, a tongue-in-cheek, like, parody movie. But I think the trailer for this movie makes it seem like, this is supposed to be kind of like, don't take it seriously. This is like Sharknado, but with Megalodon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's true, because there are some moments in this movie that actually have heart.
Yeah, the movie has a ton. Like the movie to me feels like it's a fucking action movie. Like there's action and there's people there's drama. They're in trouble. Like it doesn't feel like a joke. And I think the trailer made it seem like this movie's gonna be kind of like tongue firmly planted in cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why you left it feeling like, wow, I like that more than I expected to. Because I went into it also thinking like, this is gonna be fun because I like sharks, but it's probably gonna be a little silly. And it wasn't. Like, the parts that were silly or funny were because they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the movie. I like some of the homages they did to, like, Jaws. And it was fun. I mean, there are just some lines in there, too, that are so, like, cliche and bad. But somehow, like...
I mean, of course...
I found it fun.
I mean, of course. Like, there's some.
Like, the one that really bugs me is the... having the computer person who knows everything. Oh, so you want me to hack into this? And it's like, okay.
Yeah,
like,
I mean... Yeah, but
those computer parts, like in every movie, just kind of bug the shit out of me.
I feel like
so cliche.
Yeah, I feel like those lines exist in almost every movie now.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
I mean, like you want to know how hard I cringe while watching the Venom trailer, and that last part, and he talks about like you're just nothing but like a turd or whatever he says, and I'm just like, what? And then no, the one that's worse is fucking Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
Every line in that's like it's like, hey, I'm gonna go kick some ass. Like there's literally lines like that now that are in that trailer that are so bad. That was only the second time the trailer came on before the Meg. That was only my second time watching that trailer, and because I like James Wan, I tried to give it more of a chance. And maybe the movie is good and the trailer's just fucking awful, but I can't get past the lines that that Aquaman says. Yeah. Throughout that trailer that just come off like just super cringy. So not in defense of this, but that exists I think in almost every movie now. You know?
For sure. Yeah.
Is your perspective change even more about this movie now that you know that this is based on a real shark? That like this is a real thing. Your big thing about your big thing about The Conjuring is like you like that it's based in truth. The Megalodon existed.
Yeah, that I didn't know.
Like
so, like it does like
the great white is an ancestor of the Megalodon.
God, that's why this whole movie is like the reason why you don't go swimming in the ocean. Sharks, fucking sharks.
But seeing like that tooth, like doesn't that tooth trip you out? One tooth, that's one.
Yeah, I know.
Being bigger than your hand, like it's insane. That's why that's why I'm so fascinated by Megalodon, and won't wish it was still alive. I want it to be out there.
We also got a giant squid too.
Yeah, we did. But yeah, I really enjoyed that too. That's such a cool thing. you know, like to think about, like, wow, like here you are in what you are perceiving as the deepest place that there is, but it turns out it actually goes deeper, and you don't know that because maybe you just haven't had the tech to be able to go down that far, and you've never explored it. You go down there and you're seeing a whole other world.
Yeah.
Like, I get excited. Like, I get, like, giddy with excitement thinking about
No, it's true. Like, you know, exploring places that have never been explored before. Like, I like that. You know?
I mean, because who the fuck knows what's all in the ocean, man? Like, it's crazy. It's
There's
insane.
probably tons of species that we still
there
haven't even-
absolutely
millions
is.
of species.
Because there's so many places we can't go.
Just like with space.
With space, too. But, I mean, it's, I don't know. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought the movie was fun. I mean, I like sharks. That was almost kind of a given. But, yeah. The Diaport says Cthulhu is waiting there for us. It's a very strong possibility. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, you have to go out into theaters and you have to go check this out. But, you know, if you just like going to the movies and you have any sort of an interest in sharks or Megalodon at all.
Or if you have Movie Pass or A+, what is it?
Stubbs
A-list.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you're one of the few that still is hanging on to Movie Pass. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I will say I liked it way more than I thought I would because... To me, like I said already at the top of this review, the trailer did it a complete disservice.
Yeah, the trailer wasn't good.
I don't want to say the trailer
wasn't good.
It wasn't good. It just
it's
misleading. Yeah, it was a disservice. Yeah. Like I'm just like I think the movie is more than that. You know. So.
And everyone did a great job. Rainn Wilson, fucking awesome. I love Rainn Wilson.
Do you?
His comedic approach to all this was funny.
What else is he in?
He's in The Office.
Okay, that's why. Yeah. I don't watch The Office.
I love The Office, so I'll watch anything with Rainn Wilson. He was also in the movie that you two were supposed to watch. That
I was supposed to watch.
Yeah, you and Mike Hesher. It had to do with, remember, he was like Metallica influence. Hesher.
Yeah. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I think there's just music in there from Metallica.
There's just music, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie too.
So
and Rainn Wilson does a really good, like this. It was like probably one of his more serious roles too that he did really well.
You'll watch anything Rainn Wilson's in?
Pretty much.
I hear Rainn Wilson's in it too.
I won't watch that.
I'm kidding. I just want to get your reaction. If he is in it, that's totally coincidental, but I'm completely joking. You're gonna see it. You have to.
Oh, Super! I forgot about Super. Because I haven't seen it. He's in Super.
Rainn Wilson. That's
it's
kinda
him and
like it's like a superhero thing, right? And what's her face?
The
Juno girl?
James Gunn?
Wait.
Yeah. Ellen Page. Was it James Gunn that did Super?
Let me see. I'm on it.
I think it was James Gunn. Yeah, Ellen Page. Yeah, that's something.
James Gunn.
It was James Gunn. I knew it. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those movies I didn't get around to seeing, which I really need to see.
Have some sort of issue with this movie when it came out? Like, I feel like you weren't, or no?
I don't think so. Kevin Bacon's the bad guy. Oh my God! How have I not seen this movie?
There's so many things that I could say. How
that's
true.
Not
done
true.
this, that, or the other thing.
Yes, so. I haven't seen a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but
neither
you being a shark guy, I haven't even watched Jaws.
Fuck Jaws.
You gotta watch Jaws.
I've seen some of the Jaws movies.
No, watch it from the beginning.
They're too old.
The first one, only
to.
the first one.
I don't want
Just
to.
watch the first one
from
the beginning.
And boring. Deep Blue Sea, The Meg, fuck Jaws.
Go watch Jaws.
Go watch it.
Then we'll
and The Exorcist.
Go to Universal Studios and ride the tram.
Jaws 4 is the best Jaws according to the Diaport, but he's being sarcastic. Have you seen Jaws 4?
I haven't seen Jaws 4.
Apparently you should go see it.
Jaws the Revenge, I believe. Or is that I always hear Kevin Smith talking about Jaws the Revenge.
Anyways, yeah, anything else to say about the Meg? But yeah, like, so does it trip you out knowing that this is like a legitimate shark?
It does trip me out more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would probably see this again when it's on demand.
Yeah, that's fun.
Because now that I know that, but you know, also that little girl like, and I mentioned this in the trailer too. She looks like the little girl from Wreck-It Ralph. The way she has like the pink jump.
Oh, Sarah Silverman's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's a review. So you loved it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Like I it's one of those situations where I went in expectations low, because I'm just like, and that's kind of because of the trailer, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
And then I just kind of, I'm like, all right. But no, it was good. And I mean, yeah, there were some big actors attached to it, so you had to figure,
Yeah.
like, okay, like, not that they can't do movies that are ridiculous and tongue firmly planted in cheek, but yeah, it was good. Way better than I expected it to be. So, yeah, check it out.
So I guess I'll talk about what I watched on Friday
Yeah,
or
Thursday,
I watched The Black Klansman.
which is another trailer we watched.
Or it's
on
Black
this.
Klansman, not The Black Klansman.
Another trailer we watched on the podcast.
Yeah. I was hoping Mike would have watched it too, because I know he talked about wanting to watch it on YouTube, right? I think he said he wanted to watch it.
I think didn't he bring
No, I brought this to
You brought
us.
the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's directed by Spike Lee, and it's basically about this. It's a true story about this person named Ron Stallworth who becomes a cop, an African American. It says here right there, an African American police officer from Colorado successfully infiltrates the local Ku Klux Klan with the help of a white surrogate, which is played by Adam Driver. Adam Driver, yeah. This movie is so good. Like, I recommend everyone to go see this movie. It's that good. It's funny. It's it touches on points, even to points that what's going on right now in the world.
Okay.
Alec Baldwin spews out hate that he just makes you want to punch him in the face. But it's such a good movie. It really is. Everyone's performance in this was awesome. The movie...
Is this going to get Oscar attention?
I think it might.
Now they've got the popular
I
category.
feel... Oh, I know. God.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about that on the show, but
I know,
we'll
that's
save
true.
that for another day.
I would tell Ryan.
Yeah.
He's here maybe. But yeah, everyone does a really good job. There's some really great acting in this movie. And I almost... Like, it's basically... Like, I don't know.
I like
that?
that. Speaking of that, John David Washington, I like him a lot. He is.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome in this
He's
movie.
in. He's in. I don't think you watch this. I watch it because of The Rock, but he's in Ballers on HBO.
He is in Ballers, yeah.
He's really good in that. So.
And he's awesome in this.
Cool.
He does, like, you see it in the trailer, he does that white voice.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, everyone does a really good job in this. Adam Driver is also good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's
Is
hard.
Michael Buscemi related to Steve Buscemi or Buscemi, or however you say his name?
I don't know, but he
They
was
kinda
definitely.
look-
They do kind of look like each other. He was kind of a dick in this movie. Well, he was the dick in this movie. Yeah, I can't say.
I'll find out. Yeah, no.
But the setting of it.
Wait, Steve, right?
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, it's a brother. Interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah, costumes like straight out of the 70s. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I can't praise it enough.
Cool.
What's funny too? I was also gonna mention this too. While I was watching this movie, like this took place in Colorado Springs, and one time when I went to go visit my family in Denver, Colorado, I went to the local museum that they had there, and I remember seeing like a lot of information that like how big the Ku Klux Klan was in that area, and it showed like basically all the things they used, and like it was a museum. They had all the displays of everything that happened, and I want to say when I watched this movie and the trailer, like this kind of like thought in my head like, oh shit, this is what the museum was talking about. So putting those two together, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool that I actually got to see some of the real stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
I believe I have some pictures, and if I do, I'll put them here. I just know recently.
Trip to the
yeah,
museum.
yeah, it's on Flickr, but I think Flickr got bought out by someone, so I don't know if my photos are still there. So, but yeah,
So you recommend this?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the other movie you saw recently that you really walked away loving? And you wanted Mike and I to see it too, and we watched the trailer.
Oh, that
podcast.
was...
What's it called? I always forget.
Thank you. Sorry to Bother You.
Okay.
Which is another great movie.
Sorry to Bother You. Which one did you like more?
They're both good.
Okay.
But Sorry to Bother You, I guess I'll do a little mini review since I never really talked about it. So that movie kind of... The trailer doesn't... It's kind of like with the Megalodon, like, or the Meg, like, it doesn't do it justice in a way. Because you go into this movie and you're watching it and it's pretty straightforward, like the trailer says.
Yeah. But
it just takes a turn where you're like, oh, okay, it's going to go in that direction. Oh, so it kind of takes place in the future, I guess? It's going in this direction? So it does a really good job of storytelling. And, I forgot who directed it. I probably should have pulled that up. But, I believe this is his first, it is his first film. And I think he's like a music video director. And, it's amazing. Like the way the camera style he uses, and like it almost kind of reminded me of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, really?
In the sense, like, in some of those takes, like there were one shots, where Jim Carrey is pulling Kate Winslet through these different doors, and all that was done in like one single shot. So like,
that's cool.
And like the oddity of it too.
Boots Riley, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his first film. Feature.
Yeah, his directorial debut.
Yeah, and like the directions it goes, like the style. This guy's a fucking great writer then, because the style of it is just amazing. It almost also kind of reminds me of, well, he was the director of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind too. He was also a music video director. He directed, I believe, Everlong from Foo Fighters. Fuck, what is his name? God damn it.
The director
from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm talking.
I'm totally forgetting, and
You're
I should know this.
You're on a podcast, Rick.
I know, but yeah, the styles are similar, and that's why I recommend it, because this is like everyone keeps asking for a unique movie or something original. This is original, like, so if you want something original, go see Sorry to Bother You.
Michael Gondry.
There you go. That's his name. But yeah, he directed videos too. He directed the Foo Fighters Everlong video, and he directed. I forgot what the name of the other band was. But
you're just Terry. You don't remember anything you're talking about anymore.
It was. I know the name of the song is called Sugar Water, but I forgot the name of the band. Okay. But whatever. Go see it. I really want you to see it.
I think I remember like being intrigued. Well, yeah, I was definitely intrigued by the trailer. I don't remember the trailer much anymore though. Surprised you haven't went to go see what is it? 8th grade yet.
I want to go see it, but like the timing has never.
I didn't listen to you when I watched the trailer because everybody was talking about it, and I wanted to know. You told me not to watch a trailer for 8th grade or don't look anything up on it.
8th grade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I said, what is that? I did because everybody was talking about it. I'm like, what is this? Why am I hearing people say it? Like, the guys on Kind of Funny were talking about it. I just was hearing it everywhere. I wanted to know.
That's why I wanted to watch it before. Like, I caught up to Kind of Funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't really. They've just been like, hey, have you seen 8th grade yet? Oh, you should. You should go see it. Like, no one reviewed it. So.
No.
Yeah.
But I recommend saying Sorry to Bother You without not knowing anything other than what you saw.
Yeah, I probably would. I mean, I didn't think 8th grade exposed anything. I just watched the trailer. I didn't know what it was. And Black Klansman you liked, so you're fucking 2 for 2 on your movies. Or I guess 3 for 3 if you count the Meg. So I don't know. Anything like? Do you want to call that a show? Or do you want to talk about you watching American Horror Story in preparation for Coven? Which you don't have to if you don't have much to say. We can wait till it's closer.
Over it.
Fuck, that same week. I think the same week of The Nun.
American Horror Story comes out.
Oh my god! And then a week later is the Blake Lively. What the fuck is it called? I already forget.
Simple Favor.
Yeah, Simple Favor.
Yeah, I finally watched the first.
You finally wolfed it down.
Wolfed down the first season of American Horror Story.
Yeah.
We originally watched the first 10 minutes on this podcast, and I never got around to finishing it. the full show.
I think you were scared.
I was scared.
At that time, Rick was a little bit more, and I mean this lovingly, was more of a chicken. Like I hadn't quite gotten him into like, dude, you should check this stuff out. And so I tried to tell him like, dude, Rick, like, yeah, it's creepy, but like there's other elements to the show too. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, and you were absolutely right. The other elements to this show was amazing.
I mean, that's American Horror Story in general, like every season. But yeah.
But yeah, the more I watched it, the more it hooked me.
Yeah.
And the surprises in it were definitely surprising to me.
Cool.
Like I didn't, like, spoiler alert, I guess. I didn't know. Fuck, what's his name? Quicksilver. The kid who's dead, the ghost.
Oh fuck, I should know his name. Something Evans.
Evan
Peters.
Evan Peters, yeah. But I didn't know he was dead that entire time. You know, and so that was surprising. I didn't expect she was gonna actually kill herself too. The teenager. Yeah. A lot of it kind of reminded me of like an episode of Buffy.
I knew, dude. Like,
or Angel. I would say Angel.
Okay.
Angel was more darker.
Yeah. I knew you'd like. I just knew. I knew you like.
I want to watch Coven again just to refresh on that too.
That's true. I didn't even fucking think about. But I'm pretty fresh on Coven. Like first season, I don't remember. You should keep. Don't start Coven. Watch Asylum if you're planning. Like you already started it again. You might as well. Yeah. I mean, not that I'm gonna force you to, but that one is really good too. That one takes a little bit more time to get into, but that one is really, really fucking good. I'm glad you finally did that. We're obviously really excited for Apocalypse, the crossover between season 1.
And 5 or 4?
I don't remember. Coven. I think Coven is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why am I forgetting what they? Murder House is what they call it. Doesn't matter what season it was. Yeah, I'm glad you watched it. Yeah, I think that is it. It's why does it feel hotter in here than it has?
Yeah. I have to turn the AC off, otherwise it's going to be really loud on the microphone. So there you have it. That's this week's episode. Thank you to Cheesy. Thank you to the Diaport. Did I say that right? The Diaport. Thank you again if you're still here. Appreciate it. And thanks for the follow as well. And you guys can be here too, watching on YouTube. We stream every Saturday, sometimes Sunday.
We stream when we stream. Most of the time it's on Saturday, but you just got to follow us on social media and we'll let you know.
Yeah. At Some Shit We Like on Twitter.
Season 3.
Oh, season 3? Okay.
That was driving me crazy.
We put up videos Tuesday through Friday on YouTube at 12 noon. And then on Thursday, you get a bonus video at 6 p.m. Friday is the full show. But the full audio of this, if you have iTunes or whatever Android has, on Tuesday morning-ish.
This was another week, again, why I don't like to be so strict about stuff, because this week was a little bit different. We didn't put up a full show because last week's show was kind of long.
It was 2 hours.
Yeah, and we put up, I put up 2 videos on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday, and 1 on Friday, none of which were the full show. So you just gotta stay tuned and stay connected, and we'll let you know what's going on.
And we appreciate you watching. So until next time.
That was Some Shit We Like.